A long time ago, I suggested that Traxxas do a simpler version of the TRX4, something like the TRX4 Sport, and then they did it. And then I converted a TRX4 into a mud truck, and now they've done that too. So now I want them to make me a flying car. Welcome back to the Skilled Builders Guild. Thanks again for watching. Today I've got on the bench the new Traxxas TRX4 Cheyenne. And here it is right here on the bench in all of its 2.2-inch wheel glory. This is the TRX4 with a new Chevy Cheyenne K10 body on it, which looks pretty good, I might add. They've done some clever things on here, and I'll get to those in a second. But this also includes the Traxxas TRX4 lift kit, which gives you another inch of overall suspension travel. And man, oh man, it looks good. It is very reminiscent of the mud truck that I did not too long ago, which I'll link to up here if you want to watch all those videos, in what details basically the conversion that you will end up if you buy this. Minus the body, of course, and a few other minor changes. Of course, you've got the venerable, I think we can call it that by now, TRX4 full function chassis underneath this really great looking body. And let's turn this around. Good look at that Chevy grille. Nice detailed body, lots of chromed accessories. Front grille with light buckets, no light kit included. Mention that in a second. Rear view mirrors, door handles, chrome wipers, lots of really nice details on the body. Nice chrome bumpers as well. These are very this should look fairly familiar. The K10 is very similar to the Blazer body that they did. Of course, now it's a pickup bed. Not a super amount of depth, but we can fix that with a little bit of flat black paint, I think. Some other notable features. These are, of course, the larger Canyon Trail 2.2s. They are a total of 5.8 inches. That's impossible. It's a little less than 5.8, boys. It's more like 5.5 at the tallest. Add a lot of overall height to the truck, which surely will affect its center of gravity. But that's not really the point of this truck. This is a good old mud truck. That's certainly where I think Traxxas has positioned it, and I'm, for one, thrilled to see it. I loved doing the mud truck conversion that I did the last time around. I was really pleased with how that truck turned out. And it's really cool to see that Traxxas watched that video and decided to do something similar straight from the factory. This is pretty great. It includes that lift kit, like I said. That was something that was an extra add-on and was not cheap, if I recall. So it's great to see that they've added that. You're also getting these really nice chromed out 2.2 wheels. These look to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hole. That's an 8-hole chrome. Is that a glue-on? I believe it's a glue-on wheel. So yeah, that is a glue-on wheel. So you won't be changing those anytime soon. They are vented. I will recommend, if you are going to run this in mud, and why wouldn't you, that you should cover those breather holes on the wheel so we don't get a lot of muck and gunk and smelly old water in there, because it will degrade the foams over time and ruin them from the inside out. So be sure to do that if you are going to do that. Let's take off this body, and you may have noticed there's no body clips on this one. This is body clip free because Traxxas has put their come hither system on this body, which I am thrilled to see. It makes it so easy to remove. As you can see, lots of bracing in there to keep this a little more solid than previous bodies. Especially with a pickup like this of its size, there's going to be a lot of flex, and it's all going to flex in these corners here, and over time it can damage your body. But because of that internal structure, it's probably less prone to happening. I will say though that there was a very small little angular change there in order to help kind of keep this body in one piece. And it's nice to see that detail hidden with a chrome sticker. More light buckets on the back as well. Can't forget about those. Nice big Chevy chrome accents. Looks really great. No light kit included. And on all of the other full feature ones, you do get a light kit. I am convinced that because they added the lift kit to this version, that's sort of where some pricing changes had to happen. So something had to give. It was going to be the light kit. You can easily get those separately, something I would probably add going forward. You did it to me again though, Traxxas. Why are there stickers for windows? For the sake of all things scale, please stop painting the inside of the windows. Give us clear windows. We want windows, not stickers. Well, we still want the stickers, just don't make them black. Do windows, please. What else have we got? Regular, everyday, full function TRX4 with the shifting servo for 2-speed and shifting for both unlocking and locking differentials. You get the Titan 21 turn 550 can brushed motor and some very tall shocks to go with that lift kit. Standard servo still, yeah, the 2075X Metal Gear servo and a metal servo horn. Chrome accents on the axles, and that's pretty much all you're gonna get in terms of technical details out of this one. It isn't that much different from any other TRX4 except for the body, the included lift kit, and the wheels and tires. But that clip-on body, man, so satisfying. Finally, this TRX4 Cheyenne, what they're calling the High Trail Edition, is available in 2 different colors. This candy apple red and black. I'm kind of happy I got the red. I think it kind of suits the overall dimensions of a pickup truck body a little bit better than black does. I think you'll lose some of the detail overall. This just looks good. And of course, you get the Traxxas TQI radio. This has the iLink ability, so you can get telemetry on your phone if you are so inclined. Has all the features for your locking and unlocking differentials and your cruise control, 2-speed, all this stuff is on there. Analog controls as per usual, but a nice foam wheel to make it easy to drive and fairly easy to do one-handed as well. One other nice detail on these front wheels, there is a little like faux locking hub, which I thought was a nice touch because obviously this is a 4-wheel drive truck part-time, which is cool. They really did their homework there. That's nice to see that. And because this is the Scale Builders Guild, there's no way I could possibly drive this truck stock. We've done mud trucks before. I left all the running gear in the last one. This one, we're going a slightly different route, and I'm pretty excited about this. We've got some changes to make. And we're gonna start with these monsters. These are the J Concepts Fling Kings, which are pretty much made for monster trucks, but I'm gonna throw them on here and see how we do. Of course, that stock brush motor and XL5 ESC is probably not going to handle that kind of rotating mass. So we're gonna be doing some upgrades. I think I found this. I happen to have in my parts bin, obviously, why wouldn't I, a 3800 kV brushless censored motor from Castle, which has some rash on it, and a older Mamba Max Pro, which is still a great ESC by today's standards. So we're gonna pop that in there for power, swap out those wheels and tires, and to handle all that extra weight and rotating mass, I've decided to go with the Reef's 1100 BLK Smart Servo. This is going to offer plenty of torque. Even at a measly 6 volts, you still get 760 ounce-inches of torque, which is fantastic. It's going to be all the steering power I'm going to need for these huge, meaty wheels and tires. You may already have noticed here on the bed, I've already sprayed that flat black as well. It really gives it that nice bit of depth that was severely lacking on this body. I think it adds a nice little touch. Do you think I should go ahead and clear out those windows? You may have noticed on Instagram I had a reel showing you exactly how to do it quickly and effectively. So put a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Should we put an interior into this mud truck? It seems like it needs one, doesn't it? And if you're enjoying this video and you like first looks at new trucks, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you get updates anytime there's a new video from the Scale Builders Guild. Oh, box is missing. My thanks, of course, to Traxxas for sending along the High Trail edition of the TRX4. I'm really looking forward to getting it muddy. And ruining it by putting some of those Chevy Ford license plates on it. So let's get to putting some of these things on and see what this ends up looking like. Spoiler alert, it's gonna look awesome. Now, you may be able to see a bit of a teaser over here of what's happened, but we're gonna save that for the next episode. This was really supposed to be more a review of the actual stock truck, and I got a little bit ahead of myself. There will be more to come very soon, probably in a couple of days, in fact, so I hope you will stay tuned. This is an awesome truck, a great platform to start your next mud truck build, and I highly recommend it. It is a lot of fun watching the mud fly. Man, when you guys see this thing, you're gonna laugh out loud, I promise. It's ridiculous. I think that's gonna do it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again very soon for the recap and the finish of this project.